Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Sister Wives, Kody Brown has developed an unexpected adoration for this star. Kody, the star of Sister Wives, has long been a contentious figure. He has demonstrated over the years that, other from Robyn and their kids, he doesn't really like anyone in his life. But in a more recent scene, we can tell that he has developed a deep affection for a different cast member. Even for fans who weren't expecting it, this was a welcome surprise. So, which cast member has made Kody feel something? In addition to being friendly, Kody extends an unannounced truce to the cast members. He wants to travel with them in order to develop a friendship with them. Even his ex-wife Christine was taken aback by this and didn't anticipate it. Kody revealed in the most recent tell-all that he was pleasantly pleased by the personality of this specific cast member, even though he didn't anticipate like them. To the extent that he now desires to travel with them and even go on dates with them. Sister Wives, Christine tells us how much she needs from Kody in child support. Fans of Sister Wives were taken aback when a passage from Christine Brown's recently released book was leaked, suggesting that Kody Brown would owe her $100,000 in unpaid child support for their daughter, Truly. The figure stood out in the grainy image, creating a stir on the internet. According to reports, Kody was at an airport when the leak occurred, looking clearly irate and saying that he needed to control the story. Fans aren't shocked because Kody has a history of avoiding accountability. He also lied about fictitious custody laws in an attempt to frighten Christine. Viewers are now pleading on Kody to take charge and save his kids. Sister Wives, Kody shows off how much he likes this cast member. Nobody could have predicted that Kody would go live on the tell-all and admit that he had developed a soft spot for David Woolley over the years. Yes, you read correctly. He admitted that he didn't anticipate it, but he has grown to admire David Woolley in the most recent episode. He offered him an olive branch to start a new friendship since he wants to get to know him better. Christine is currently married to David. The first person to leave Kody and start a new life was Christine. She and David clicked right away after meeting on a dating app. Despite having 6 children together and a lengthy history together, Kody and Christine no longer have a close relationship. Kody, however, is eager to meet new people and even wants to travel with David. He went on to say that he isn't expressing his opinions freely since he knows how uncomfortable it could be for Christine. In addition, he wants to go on a double date with Christine and David. Even Christine was surprised when the host suggested going on a male trip. She did, however, take her time and disclose that she would be okay with Kody and David going on a male trip if everything worked out. Christine went on to say that she's not sure about the double date, but they might figure it out in the future. Kody Brown has not exactly been the model of grace when it comes to handling his ex-wife's decisions to move on. When Christine left him in 2021, fans saw a visibly angry, confused, and bitter Kody. He publicly questioned her motives, implied that she was breaking up the family, and suggested that her desire to date again was disrespectful. He even claimed Christine was manipulating the kids to side with her. So it was shocking to hear him recently say, in a tell-all episode, no less, that he's grown to like David Woolley. This admission didn't come off as sarcasm. According to Kody, he didn't expect to have any warm feelings for David, especially given their shared romantic past with Christine. But over time, as he observed David's actions from afar and heard stories about him from the children and even Christine, his perspective changed. He said David seems genuine, loyal, and respectful, and those traits caught him off guard. In Kody's own words, "I thought I was going to hate him. But I don't. He seems like a good guy. Honestly, I didn't expect to say this, but I kind of like the guy." Kody offers a truce, a surprising olive branch. Not only did Kody confess his unexpected admiration for David, but he also extended a heartfelt olive branch. He revealed that he would be open to forming a friendship with David, suggesting that perhaps the two of them could get to know each other better, man to man, dad to dad. This blew fans away. Kody hasn't exactly been a beacon of emotional intelligence or maturity when it comes to his ex's partners, so his suggestion of going on a guy trip with David was a major twist. More shocking still was Kody's idea of a double date with Christine and David. This suggestion sent a ripple of shock through the tell-all audience, and even the host seemed surprised. Christine herself was momentarily speechless. Kody admitted that it might be too much too soon, especially given their rocky past, but he claimed his intentions are rooted in peace and personal growth. He wants to build bridges rather than continue burning them. Whether this change of heart is genuine or strategic remains up for debate, but the fact that he's even entertaining the idea of a friendship with David speaks volumes. Christine's reaction: guarded optimism or deep skepticism? Christine Brown has always been open about her emotional journey since leaving Kody. She struggled through a toxic dynamic, prioritized her happiness, and eventually found love with David Woolley, a man she describes as kind, supportive, and everything I was missing. So when Kody expressed interest in befriending David, Christine looked genuinely stunned. Initially, she seemed cautious and unsure. After all, this is the same man who gaslit her, dismissed her needs, and tried to manipulate their custody arrangement. Trusting Kody's sudden emotional growth wasn't going to come easy. But after a pause, Christine said she wouldn't be opposed to the idea of a trip between Kody and David, as long as it was initiated in a healthy, non-confrontational way. As for the double date idea? Christine was more hesitant, calling it a little too far, for now. Still, her openness to the possibility of these two men bonding is a sign of maturity on her part as well. Despite the history, Christine seems willing to allow space for peace to grow, as long as it doesn't jeopardize the harmony she's built in her new marriage. Why David Woolley? What makes him different? Kody's other ex-wives, Mary and Janelle, have also moved on, either emotionally or romantically. But Kody has never made a similar gesture toward their potential partners, or even toward Mary and Janelle themselves in recent seasons. So why David? Several reasons may explain why David stands out to Kody. David's respectful approach: unlike many new partners who might trash-talk their spouse's ex, David has consistently kept things classy. He hasn't spoken negatively about Kody in public, even when provoked. Kody's kids love David, truly, Isabel, and other children from Christine and Kody's marriage appear to love David. This might have softened Kody, especially if he sees David as treating his kids with kindness. Christine's happiness is obvious. While Kody might not openly say it, he likely sees how much happier Christine is. Instead of blaming David, he may have begun to respect what David has brought into Christine's life. A growing desire for redemption: Kody's recent behavior hints that he's aware of how far he's fallen in public opinion. Perhaps extending an olive branch to David is part of an overall plan to rebuild his image and foster a healthier co-parenting dynamic. The $100,000 bombshell: Kody owes child support? While Kody's emotional growth made headlines, another revelation shook the fandom: Christine Brown may be owed $100,000 in child support from Kody. A leaked image from her upcoming memoir suggests that Kody has neglected his responsibilities when it comes to supporting Truly, their youngest child. The leak reportedly occurred while Kody was traveling, possibly at an airport, and was overheard muttering about needing to control the story. The timing couldn't be worse. Just as Kody begins to show a softer side and publicly praises David Woolley, the child support scandal threatens to drag him back into the depths of fan hatred. Fans weren't surprised. Many have long believed that Kody was financially checked out from his non-Robyn children's lives. The revelation that he may have intentionally avoided paying child support adds fuel to the fire and further damages his credibility. What this means for Sister Wives Season 20 and beyond. This shift in Kody's behavior could be one of the most significant developments in the history of Sister Wives. If Kody and David were to genuinely bond, or even go on a trip together, viewers would be glued to their screens. Fans love transformation arcs, and while Kody has a long way to go to redeem himself, showing growth and forgiveness is a step in the right direction. Potential storylines for Season 20 and beyond include: Kody and David's guy trip: cameras following them on a bonding excursion could make for fascinating television. Awkward moments, surprising revelations, and emotional conversations would be guaranteed. Christine watching from the sidelines: Christine's commentary, doubts, and eventual support of the potential friendship could create compelling drama. The double date episode, if this ever happens, it could be one of the most watched moments in Sister Wives history. Fans would tune in for the tension, awkward humor, and possible reconciliation. Kody's redemption arc, with fans tired of his favoritism and emotional volatility, this could be a pivot point for Kody to evolve into a better co-parent, ex-husband, and father. Final thoughts, can Kody truly change? Kody Brown has made countless mistakes throughout the Sister Wives journey. From emotional manipulation to selective parenting to favoring one wife over all others, his behavior has left a trail of broken hearts and bitter memories. But this surprising fondness for David Woolley feels different. If Kody is sincere, and not just performing for the cameras, this could be the beginning of a healing chapter for the Brown family. His willingness to acknowledge and respect Christine's new husband speaks to a man who might be tired of feuds, grudges, and broken ties. Only time will tell whether this newfound admiration leads to something meaningful or fizzles out as another fleeting moment of drama. For now, fans are watching closely, cautiously optimistic that maybe, just maybe, Kody Brown is learning how to be a better man. In the early seasons of Sister Wives, Kody Brown appeared to be in control of a large but functioning plural marriage. The family worked hard to maintain a united front despite challenges, including moving from Utah to Las Vegas and later to Flagstaff, Arizona. They were building a dream together, most notably on the infamous Coyote Pass property they purchased in 2018. But behind the scenes, cracks were forming. Financial burdens were mounting. Kody was splitting his time and income between multiple households. And most importantly, his favoritism toward Robyn began to create serious tension with the rest of the wives. When Christine left him in 2021, it was a wake-up call. But what followed over the next few years turned that wake-up call into a full-blown alarm bell. 2. Robyn's lavish lifestyle. Did it destroy the Brown family finances? Robyn has always been viewed as the favorite wife, but with favoritism came financial indulgence. As fans know, Robyn entered the family with debt, which Kody helped her pay off early in their marriage. That should have been a red flag. But it didn't stop there. Over the years, Robyn allegedly lived a more upscale lifestyle compared to Mary, Janelle, and Christine. Reports claim that Robyn's home was significantly more expensive, and she often made luxury purchases, decor, expensive furniture, custom outfits for her kids, and more. Fans have noted. Kody spent more time and money at Robyn's house than anywhere else. He purchased Robyn a nearly $900,000 home in Flagstaff while the other wives were renting modest houses. Online rumors and fan speculation claim that Robyn frequently used family funds for personal purchases, including custom jewelry and high-end household goods. It didn't go unnoticed that while other wives were pinching pennies and trying to save for the family's shared future at Coyote Pass, Robyn seemed to enjoy the benefits of Kody's undivided attention and wallet. As Sister Wives headed into its later seasons, viewers began to notice something strange. The Browns no longer talked about building on Coyote Pass, and financial discussions became tenser. By 2025, things came to a head. Kody had allegedly taken out loans on the Coyote Pass land, possibly to fund Robyn's home or other expenses. Failed to keep up with mortgage payments on multiple properties. Been hit with a combination of property taxes, credit card debt, and legal fees from his ongoing separation issues. Soon, whispers of Kody's bankruptcy hit the fan forums and social media. Whether or not a legal bankruptcy filing occurred, the signs were clear: Kody was broke, or at least dangerously close. 4. The tipping point, Robyn's role in the downfall. While it may not be fair to blame one person for the collapse of a complex family dynamic, many fans argue that Robyn played a central role in Kody's financial demise. Here's why. She encouraged monogamy by reinforcing her closeness to Kody, alienating the other wives and destroying the cooperative financial model. She relied heavily on Kody for emotional and financial support, while the other wives grew more independent. Her spending reportedly remained unchecked, even as family debts mounted. Kody became increasingly isolated at her home, detaching from the larger family system. At one point, Janelle and Mary were both shown struggling to pay rent and maintain stability, while Robyn continued living comfortably. Fans were outraged when Robyn claimed she didn't want to live in a mansion, while she was, in fact, living in a large, luxurious home. 5. The explosive moment, Kody kicks them out. When the bankruptcy rumors finally reached their peak, something had to give. And give it did. Kody reportedly kicked out the remaining family members from his home, choosing to consolidate all resources to sustain just himself and Robyn.